So here we are back at Hebrew Lecture 6, Part 3 I think it is. Some good news. Those who are going to be taking the exam in a week, you do not have to know vowel points for that exam.
Hallelujah.
Which we're going to be going over soon. Now the question is, do you need to know the suffix?
Yeah.
No! That's the other good news. Will the real Donahue please stand up?
Ridiculous. Yeah, let's get the opinion of somebody.
But you will be taking an exam on the sophies.
Eventually.
Okay, let's vote. Should Sister Helen have a separate exam with the sophies? And the vowel points.
Oh, man.
Oh wow, it's unanimous. Oh, you were raising your hand. You just did
Raised it before you
yeah. Okay, so no sophies, no vowel points, just because of how your brains are working right now. Take out the, and have been working the past 6 weeks.
Not working.
But it's starting to catch on you. It's starting to, something's happening. I don't know what it is, but something's happening. Similar letters, let's go over these real quick and look at them. This is more, not me going over it right now, but I want you to look at it and see, oh yeah, there are some similar letters. Now if someone was looking at English, I suppose they could find some similar letters like M and N, U and V, you know.
S and C.
Yeah, okay, yeah. So, someone in Hebrew go, they're not similar, but there are to me. So look at that first set. You're just going to have to go over this and over this and over this. And maybe even cut these little things out and shuffle them. You see the Fe and Pe, it's just a dagesh. Then you got the so. If you throw in the sophis, which messes everything up.
It doesn't either.
I think she's like...
I'll try.
She is a sophit, we'll call her the sophit queen.
I'm sorry.
Really?
That's what you're so. Anyways, look at those.
One more time.
This, oh, Brother Ron, do that. The sophits, okay, so those are hard for at least most of us. Then there's the Vav, Nun, Sophit, and Zayin. And Zayin has got its own little look, so I threw it in there because it was somewhat similar. I think we're getting Hey and Chet down, the difference there. You could get a little confused when you throw in the Tsadi Sophit. But remember, the standard Tsadi is a straight on the bottom. Okay, that might help you. Then you got the Mim Sophit, the Samek. Tet is kind of its own thing, but Mim, Sophit, and Samek. So this will be good to study, but as we go into the words, we're going to, little by little, keep reinforcing this so that you will learn it as you go. It just makes it easier as we go into the words to actually see the differences.
Amen.
Now let's go to the vowel points handout. Online students, I don't think you have what they have, but they got these little funky circles that the printer printed out for some reason. I will try and we'll get you a printout without those at some point. So just look at the thing that's not that circle. And you do not have to know the names of these things. We're not going to say Kames and Pata and Seri and Halambab and all that stuff. Forget it. Yes, all right. So look at this. You're going to understand this when you get this final handout in a little bit. But here are some words. I'll just walk around. Here are some words, and you will see these little dots and stuff all over these words, all over the place. It's like, what, did the ink spill or something? No. These are the vowels. Because remember, this language typically doesn't have vowels. Really? Yes. So, here's your vowels that are just thrown at these consonants. They just throw them at them, and it makes words. So, you're going to have to learn that this little thing at the top is an ah sound.
Oh.
Like an aqua, that first A. The other dash also is an ah. You can say why. Okay? That's as far as I know. I know as far as you know. Okay? And I'm sure there's reasons, and maybe there's a little difference in how you pronounce it, but that's what I know so far. There's A, like say, A-Y, A, that's those two dots. So when those are thrown on a consonant, there you go. Now, this is from Brother Malachi, what he sent me, so this must be very common. So the Vav, see the Vav there on the next one? The dot is at a high position, the next one down is at a lower, middle position, and two more down, there's not a Vav, and it's at the bottom position, located on a letter. These things will always be attached with a letter.
That's what the circles are for, to show you where the letter would be.
That's probably true. Okay,
Sounds good.
sounds good. Let's just go with that. So, you will have a letter in those positions. And that's maybe why it's not, when the Vav is mentioned there, it's probably good deduction there. You're not actually as stupid as you
Are claiming.
are claiming to be. I don't know how to say that.
Good save, Don.
With Hebrew, I should say, with Hebrew. Other things. Alright, so A, say. Then there's O, so there's O, U, and U here. O, like toe, O, that's with the dot at the top. In the middle of the letter is U, as in cool. And then there's this 3-step thing down that's U also. I don't know why they have to have that one. Not just use the other one. Then there's E as in green. That's at the bottom. That's when the dot is at the bottom. Then there's that other 3 type of thing. That's as in red. And then they couldn't quite, online at least when I looked this up, they couldn't quite tell us what this other one was like. So I made it up. They said as in taken. In. So I went in. There's and I. So it's like an I assume, this other one. That may have to be corrected. Now, you can say, well, that's great, let's go on. Can I go home now? No, you can't.
We're captive.
All right, let's just go through these
Oh.
little by little. Well, let's do it backwards. It'd be a lot easier, wouldn't it? So that's at the top. Oh.
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 You can look down a bit, but mostly I want you looking up with this slowly. This will seep into your mushy brain. Oh, I didn't think there was anything there. Where's the thing here? So, there's this dot on this page. Okay, that's E. And the bottom it's E. This is how we'll do it. Oh, this is how we'll do it. Look at the time flying by. Oh!
Oh.
As in toe.
We just had that one.
I know. As in green. We just had that one. We just had that one.
Hey.
A. O.
Oh.
E. A. Okay. Someone spit on these? Let's see, I can choose someone. Yeah. Oh, let's hold it here. Hey, I gotta look at these and learn them too. A.
Hey.
A. O.
E.
E.
Was that a Greek yawn?
Ooh.
E.
E.
I. It.
It.
What's this taken? I don't understand.
A.
Take in.
Yeah.
Yeah, that's what it means. It's as in the E and taken. I don't think it's take and
Taken.
take in. So we have to look that one up. What's this?
A.
A.
Say. Hey.
When do you spit on all this?
What's your fingers?
I kind of had some fun with this. I just figure out what I was going to do with this. Little craft experiment gone bad.
Really amethyst, you just saying that.
Oh, I know that one.
That one was silent.
That's why I knew it.
Ooh. I like the time here. We're just starting these, that's all. And
Oh, that's full.
And here's another. Oh, it's not. Where's that? Oh, there it is.
Blank.
David, close your eyes. Ooh, I cut him right across the face. All right. Yeah?
Yeah.
Red. Okay, I'm gonna pull out a few others, and then we're gonna do our final little thing without going offline. It'll take us 4 minutes. We'll be done with Hebrew. Well into other things. Yeah?
Yeah.
Oh, sorry, 2 of them there.
Yeah.
Yeah.
As in red. And hold on. Okay. A. E. Sorry if you can't see. E. What's in the middle?
Oh.
Ooh. Is it cool? And also, when it's like this, it's ooh as in cool. When it's at the top, it's not ooh, it's oh as in toe. Right? Don't shut it off yet. Hebrew is going to be a 17 credit class. We're just going to change it to that. Let's hand this out real quick as it's going around. We'll start talking about this. This is a preview of next week's handout I wanted to give you.
You need a padding, I guess I will.
I know. Or it needs smaller feet. That way. So this is a handout for next week, but we're going to get you starting to think about what is called Hebrew words. Say that with me. Hebrew words. And as David quickly runs it over to his favorite sister.
That's a long way.
Oh yeah, she's in another state. Yeah, okay. Remember, it's read from right to left. And you can't just flip it upside down to make it work right. It's right to left. Look at the first one. This is for father, and we do have a video for this from Brother Malachi. But it'll be next week. So Brother Malachi, we're shifting it at least 1 week, if not 2 weeks. I just have to because I have to deal with these people. They're an angry mob. It's like a flash mob.
Yeah. Now I know. It's the day of whatever Kippur is.
Okay, yeah, Kippur. So father is, let's pronounce this. This first one is, you got the Aleph, right? But it's silent. So when it's going to be attached to these silent letters, you're going to go, man, what's the deal? So it's and then the other letter to the left of that is Veit. So it's Av. Can you see that?
Yes.
Can you see it?
Yes.
So father, then you have to memorize that Av is father, which is like crazy. Forget that part. I can say the word. I don't know what it means, but I can say the thing, and it says Av.
Father.
Yeah, no, I don't need anybody spin. Let's do one more, and then you'll just take these home and just... Actually, look at this during the preaching tonight. For the long one, Mike. Then, don't say it yet, but this is going to be mother. So Av is father, mother is going to be pronounced, well, there's the Aleph. Then it has those 2 dot things. What are those?
Ayim.
That's A.
Ayim.
Well, so it's Aleph, but it is the sound of A-Y.
Oh, A.
A-Y, right?
A.
Say. So it's... And then what is that letter? It's a suffix. So this is the problem with the end of words.
M.
We've got to use these. Yeah.
Yeah.
It's an M.
M.
Mem suffix. So this is, it's Aim.
I'm.
I'm.
And this is how you pronounce it. This is kind of like the
I'm.
way, well, the way it would be written in English if you were doing it. So mother
Why
is,
isn't it pronounced
Aim.
aim? Since it's an A.
Because it's a.
well, maybe it is Aim. We'll see how he pronounces it. So it's I'm or Aim. It might be Aim. I'm sorry.
Aim.
I don't know. Looking at this, it looks like Aim. Mother, I think it might be Aim. So father is Av. Mother is Eve. No, Aim. Then you go down to Deus. Let's do Deus, the last one. Because that one we've heard of.
Oh, I
Yom.
like that one.
Yom. So let's get the, so how do they get the Yom? So there's the Yoda. I mean the Yod. That's the Yod. So now look at it. What's the next letter to the left? The next letter to the left is a Vav, which is usually a vowel sound, so it's going to be silent. So it's thrown at the top. And what does that make it?
Oh.
What's up top? O, as in toe. Okay. So yo, then you've got the mem suffix, which is an M at the end of a letter. It's yom. We can read Hebrew. Let's have a Hebrew dance. We can read one word Hebrew. Okay. Go home, go to your Hebrew synagogue, whatever you gotta do, and rejoice.
Preach the gospel.